Homework 1.1 interactive assignment. This is objective 2. We want to be able to explain the difference between population and a sample. So you want to make sure you have your guided notes available as you move through this question. Now keep in mind here, what is a population, what is a sample? So for part A, it says that a population is the entire group that is being studied. Well, so far that says about right because it's the entire group that is being studied. And then it says here, while a sample is a person or object that is a member of the population being studied. So far that might sound like a pretty good definition. Now let's take a look at B. It says a population is a subset of the sample that is being studied. Well, that's not true because the population is larger than the sample. And likewise, in the second part, it says a sample is the entire group that is being studied. And that's not true. So therefore, we can say that B is not an answer. In part C, it says a population is the entire group that is being studied. So we can see that that is very similar to part A. Actually, it's the exact same. And then if we look at the second part, it says that a sample is a subset of the population that is being studied. So we can see it's slightly different than part A. In part D, it says a population is a person or object that is a member of the sample being studied. Well, that's not true. And it says a sample is the entire group that is being studied. Okay, well that's not true. So it's going to come down to either A or C. Now we know that the definition of a sample is either a person or object that is a member of the population being studied. Or are we going to say that a sample is a subset of the population being studied? So we need to figure out which one of these two is correct. So looking at this question and looking at the definition, a sample is a subset of the population, not a person or an object that is a member. So we are going to get rid of A and use C as our answer. So let's go ahead and check. So we're going to come over here and check C to check our answer, and therefore there is our result.